May the 4th be with everyone.
May the 4th be with all of you. I've got my
long and prosper. I mean, yeah, may the 4th be with you.
Greatest Star Wars character ever on my shirt tonight.
I don't see Cad Bane.
Get the fuck out of here.
My boy.
Oops. First half hour already broke the rule. Oh well. Let's see. Let's go to chat. We got Shire Nerd. What's up? Thanks for joining us.
How's it going, Shire Nerd?
Magna Figure Photo. What's up? Made a 4th
Yo,
as
Magna.
well. Tripping in the house.
Everybody's hyped.
Hope you're feeling better, Tripping.
James Lee Wright. What's up?
Yo.
We are featuring them tonight. May the farts be with you. Yes, sir. Hopefully you're feeling better, Tripping. It sounds like it. So, in honor of the 4th, I am doing something rare. I am popping Guinness. Oh.
You got to cheers.
Cheers.
Clink. Cheers. Clink.
Tried a new recipe this weekend. Turned out really good. Required me to add Guinness to it, so ended up with 3 extras.
No,
we'll see how this goes. No, hell no. But how was you guys this weekend?
Pretty
actually
good.
kind of a big weekend this weekend.
It was.
Oh yeah, right. You guys didn't participate. Lord have mercy, come on.
What was? Oh yeah. Free comic.
Hang on, I need a beer of my own. Well, go grab one. Yes, free comic book day on Saturday, May 2nd.
Kinda dropped the ball this year.
Oh, that's rough.
Kinda dropped the ball.
And I've seen some of the comics you guys sent in the chat, and there was a couple I wouldn't mind getting, like the anime-looking ones.
Yes. It was kind of a crappy day because it was like monsoon raining the entire time me and my little one was out.
Raining too that day.
But I did manage to go to a couple comic book shops, and I found this really cool, and I think I'm going to make my main comic book shop now.
Nice.
It is. Let me pull them up real quick. It is called, if you are in the Jacksonville, Florida area, go check out Black Cat Comics Jacks.
Nice.
Really, really cool. It's like a little independent store. They had a bunch of local artists there, comic book artists. They did a giveaway of 3 of the hardcover editions of what's the latest Batman one? Not Unlimited, but
Absolute.
They had 3 hardcover editions of Absolute Batman there that they did a giveaway for.
Very nice.
And really nice people, amazing people there, really fun, really friendly. Yeah, here we go. Here is the post. These are the ones that they did a giveaway for.
Very nice.
So it was a $5 entry. You can win all 3 of the free Comic Book Day Absolute exclusive hardcover editions of Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman, and Absolute Superman. All volume 1s and hardcover, all exclusive covers for free Comic Book Day. So I thought that was pretty cool of them to do that.
Yo, James Lee Wright got a beer.
Beer acquired! Hey!
I'll cheers to that. Clink.
But yeah, it's really, really cool shop. Like I said, the owners really nice. Like most of the comic book stores that we had gone to, they gave you a limit on how many comics, how many of the free comics you could get. One store was even saying you got free 5 comics free, and then it was like $1 per free comic afterwards. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think that's the way that works, but okay. So we kind of like bounced from there, and we found this spot downtown, and yeah, walk in there. I go, "What's the limit?" He's like, "There's no limit. We order enough that you can have one of every one that we have." I'm like, "Shit!" Loaded them up. So I was able to find my Supernatural comic, which looks really good. Still going through them and reading them, but yeah, I think there was close to like 40 comics. I pulled like 23, 24 comics.
Yeah.
So it was a really good day. Met some cool people. Told them I'd shout them out on the show. So definitely, if you are in the Jacksonville, Florida area, go check out Black Cat Comics. Jack. Go check out their Instagram page. I think they have a Facebook page as well. And yeah, again, really friendly crew. Awesome store. Awesome selection of comics that you can get, and I think they have like local artists coming in all the time with their own personal stuff. So definitely go
That's
check
awesome.
them out. So it's wow. Seems like Lights has an engine running in the background. So he's printing something up. What's up, Green Geek?
Yo.
What's up, Green?
Meanwhile,
So
at
while Lights can't talk, let's talk about Maul.
NASTA. But he can hear.
No.
That's the problem.
Yeah. No, I don't want to talk about it yet because I'm not sure how many people have not watched the season finale yet. But if you haven't, this is probably the best animated series they've put out yet.
Yeah.
I hear Maul grew back his original legs in the season finale.
What?
His third one, yeah.
No, third one, yeah.
It's got the spikes on the.
You know who doesn't? You know who doesn't fuck in the Star Wars universe anymore? Darth Maul.
Maul, yeah.
That's why he hates Kenobi so much. He took more. He's like, you took my legs. Oh, bro, he took more than that.
Yeah. But no, they did a really good job with this. I'm hoping season 2. I've already heard rumors about a season 2.
Oh, I think it's confirmed. I think season 2 is confirmed.
Okay, they really need to do that season 2.
Yes.
Let's see. Green says I'm halfway through. I want to thank you all for showcasing my toy photographers on the show every week, and we're posting photos. Your tagging has really helped drive my subscribers. Well, that's what we're here to do.
Yeah.
You know what,
That's
Magna?
awesome.
That means more than you really know.
Yep.
Thank you.
Means we are doing what we set out to do in the beginning. Toy
doing something positive.
Always got to be positive. Always got to be positive. I've had quite a negative day, so I like being positive. I like hearing things like that. That brings a smile to my face.
How's it going, Toy Addict? James Lee Wright says the droid walking around with Maul's severed legs is definitely dropping Maul's D all over the galaxy.
Yeah, probably. He's the new threat to the galaxy, wherever that droid is. But yeah, no.
Just digging through the trash. Who'd have threw this away?
Yeah, we're going to give it a couple weeks. We're going to give it a couple weeks, and then we're going to talk about it. So for everybody that hasn't, you better catch up because in 2 weeks, I'm definitely talking about the Maul show.
All right. So what all do you have to have previously watched before you watch Maul?
Nothing. They made it where you could just walk into this one. And as long as you know who Maul is, you're good. Because it kind of gives his legs severed. It kind of gives you backstory throughout the show.
Yeah.
So it gives you flashbacks of how he ended up where he's at.
Yeah.
So
truthfully, that's my biggest hang up to watching any of like the animated Star Wars stuff is like there's so much to get through now that it's almost it's a turnoff.
Yeah.
It doesn't get me chubbed up to watch.
This is going to make you want to go forward, and if you haven't watched Rebels yet, dive into Rebels.
Is this set before Rebels or?
Yes, before.
This
Okay.
is damn near right after Order
Wait a
66.
second. Does Darth Maul die in Star Wars Rebels
What?
again?
No. No, we're not destroying that.
Oh my fucking Jesus! He does, doesn't he?
What's up, Astro?
Wait, have you never watched Rebels at all?
No.
Okay.
Why would you? Why would you think that? I just got done saying it's the biggest turnoff having to go and watch all the
Rebels is
modern stuff.
good. Rebels is
What
pretty
up,
good. The
I know
Maul
Tabasco?
bit.
Rebels is
Yo,
good.
again.
How's it
I
going,
mean, it's
Gavin?
not. It's
Happy to
weaker
see you, man.
than. It's weaker than some, but the parts with Thrawn and Maul were really good.
Yeah.
There was definitely some hot spots in that series.
There were some parts in Rebels that was like top tier.
Yes.
You know, lore wise, story wise, and how they brought it all together, and then all that bleeding over into Ahsoka and everything else. So, Lights, you need to get on the damn
On the
binge
horn,
train,
I
man.
know.
You need to get on
I
the
need
binge
to-
train. Go back to Clone Wars. Start episode 1 and just go. Start movie, then get into episode 1, and
Found that bitch out. I
you only
gotcha.
have like a year to get it done. So that's all it's going to take you is a year to catch up on everything that you
Yeah.
missed.
Yeah.
But no, you can jump in the mall, and you, even if you haven't watched the previous animated series, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's a really good story on its own, and just the way they execute everything, I thought was absolutely beautiful the way they did it.
Yeah,
Clone Wars was good. Yes, sir.
my buddy's been telling me for years that I need to get on the Star Wars animated train.
I'm telling you,
Me,
man,
been a-
those things, those
Me and a-
top the movies.
Yes, as I was about to say, me and my buddy Nick always say the same thing. The best Star Wars media is the animated stuff as of the last few years. It's just so good.
Oh, got to mute again.
His vibrator's going off.
Again, he's getting someone donated money to him. That's what it is. $10 donation. Can I donate in pennies, please?
Let's see. They're actually better than the movies.
Yes.
Yeah,
Glad that's not a hot take. I agree 100%.
Yeah, no, that is not a hot take. That is just fact.
I mean,
They
franchise
went into a lot of lore and a lot of story.
Yeah.
They were able to do so much more with the animated series.
You could do more with a series than a 2-hour or 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
That's 11 seasons of content, though.
Let's see. Clone Wars is only 7 seasons. Rebels is 4 seasons, but well worth it.
Yeah.
Clone Wars is a commitment. I did the jump around list I found online to watch a bunch of arcs before Ahsoka came out. Rebels is only a few seasons, though. Worth it, top to bottom. Hell, I even liked the Bad Batch. Sorry, I know there's a lot of people that didn't like Bad Batch. I love the Bad Batch.
It brought Cad Bane back. I love it.
A lot of people don't like the Acolyte, but I think that's the best Star Wars media ever.
Shut your hole.
The fights were good. No, I got the fights were. That was
I've
it.
never watched Acolyte.
Okay,
Don't crucify me, chat.
Yeah.
I've never watched.
The fights
Acolyte.
were good. That's all I'll say. The fight, everything else was
ass.
ass.
Every now and then.
The kids show one too. The
Skeleton
live
Crew.
action Skeleton Crew. I like that. I thought that was fun. Goonies in space, man. That was really
Yeah, it was fun.
So it's a large buildup, especially with the Mandalorian and Grogu dropping on the 21st, which I already got tickets for in the big
22nd.
3D. 21st, buddy. I already got tickets. That's right.
It comes out on the 22nd. First midnight releases don't count, buddy.
One, it's not midnight, thank God, because I've got a graduation to go to the next day.
Day early nerd tickets don't count, buddy.
Mine does. So
no, it doesn't.
Looking forward to that. Then me and the kids are going to see Mortal Kombat 2 this Friday.
I want to see that.
We're excited about that.
May 22nd. Yeah, suck it, nerd.
But don't worry, I'll let you know all about it before the 22nd.
Well, that's my birthday.
Or 10-page essay that night when he gets home.
Yeah. I can't read it. I can't see it. Resistance was kind of weak. Which one is it? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I didn't. I didn't like Resistance either.
I think that was the
that
sequel
one,
trilogy thing, right? Like during or after the sequel trilogy.
The
I
sequel
think
trilogy
so.
doesn't exist as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, there is no
What
7,
movie,
8,
sir?
9.
Everyone
Oh,
come
yeah.
close. Everyone come close.
I can only count to 6. What is it?
So, you know how everyone hated the prequel trilogy for like 20 years?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I loved
And
it
you
as a
know how
kid.
they've had a resurgence
Mm-hmm.
of everyone like liking them or being like, you know what, they weren't actually that bad. We can see the point. Whatever. You know, rose tinted glasses. Time.
No, it's
Y'all
because
think
they
that's
saw
gonna
the sequel
happen for the
trilogy.
sequel? Y'all think that's gonna happen for the sequel trilogy? You think kids
No,
that grew up with that in 20
No.
years are
No.
gonna be
Hell no.
asking for a Return to the Last Jedi style of
No.
filmmaking?
it was so
No.
cool when Tyler Rand
That
kept
they're
going,
gonna
more.
that they're gonna yearn in their loins for more
Luke
movies with the
Skywalker milking
breakneck
the critter.
space. No, with the breakneck pace of Rise of Skywalker.
Somehow Palpatine returned. Well, there we go.
Yeah. No.
There it is.
Nope. Nope. I hope they
Palpatine was
retcon
the
the
only
hell out
good
of
part
all
of that
that.
movie. I'll die on that hill. That movie would have been the perfect movie
There
if he'd have
is
friggin' killed Rey and took over. That'd have been the
there
perfect
is
ending.
there is no bright spots of the
No,
sequel
I'm just
trilogy.
saying, what's his face that plays Palpatine, as always, he kills it.
Because the
He's,
bright spots they put into 7, they completely assed out shit on
yeah.
for the rest of it.
Oh yeah,
Let's see. There are
Well,
a
they
few
didn't write
better
him as a
moments in my
trilogy.
life than the midnight showing of episode 1. Crowd went totally apeshit at the Lucasfilm logo. Yep. Let's see. Those
Ganon.
prequels are atrocious.
I hear
Oh,
you,
no.
and I can feel you. Except for Revenge of the Sith, I think Revenge of the Sith is a genuinely good Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Revenge of the Sith is my favorite.
But my dear Ganon, watch those movies again with the knowledge in your cranium that Jar Jar is actually a Sith Lord
Yes.
manipulating all the events. If you
Yes.
watch it with that, you can
Everything
laugh.
makes sense.
You
Yes.
know everything starts to be like, okay, now this was Lucas's plan. Because okay, hold on, just follow me. It's May the 4th. We've got time to do this bullshit.
He's not wrong.
All the stuff that he does, there's a video that can really go through this really quickly if y'all wanted to pull it up, but we don't have to do that. But George said whenever, like in the episode 1, like behind the scenes stuff, he was like, it's
Jar
like
Jar's the key to
poetry. It
everything.
rhymes. It's like
Jar Jar's the
poetry. It
key to
rhymes.
everything.
What did Jar Jar's the key. Jar Jar's the key to everything.
The
What
Gungi saga.
who was the goofy little alien dude in the original trilogy? Yoda.
Yoda.
What did everyone think Yoda was? A fucking joke until that motherfucker was like, "No, you dumbass, I'm the biggest baddest fucking Jedi hero in all the land,
Yep,
bitch."
slipping around and beating up Christopher Lee. Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Watch me
So,
whoop
hold on.
everyone's
Pause.
ass.
Hold on. Okay, I don't know about the dark side of the moon, but just let me go on my little tangent, and then we'll figure that out. So, what was Jar Jar? He was a goofy alien creature that had these weird telekinetic powers. That he was the comedy relief, which was Yoda. What was Yoda? A Jedi. What does poetry do? It rhymes. So what if you
I
look
don't
back
think
to the
Well,
prequel?
hold on. I don't think Yoda was ever a joke character, though.
He
He was
wasn't. I
poking
wasn't saying he was a
R2 with a
joke. I wasn't
stick and
saying he
got
was a joke
electrocuted.
character. But watch his introduction, and he was
He's
not.
wacky.
He was wacky and goofy. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. They just cranked
Yeah.
that up to 11. They
You
did.
wouldn't have
Watch
thought
it.
he would have been like the most powerful wizard of all of them or whatever.
Yeah.
But it really
Yeah.
was
Go back
that. It
and
was a
watch
real
it.
cool, yeah.
He's introduced as like a jokey type character initially. The only difference is George revealed in like 3 scenes later that he's the guy that needs to train Luke. He didn't spend a whole movie making him do like fart noises and stuff and then
Yeah.
dropped him after that. So,
Yeah.
what I'm saying, everyone that's watching, if you watch the original or the prequel trilogy with the knowledge that Jar Jar is a Sith Lord, your mind will open up.
3 things to
Absolute
look
cinema.
at too. When I think it's when Qui-Gon says something about them being Jedi, Jar Jar rolls his eyes. Second of all, he mocks the Force several times in that movie. Second, he was the deciding vote to put Palpatine in power.
Exactly. Look,
Third,
it makes so much sense.
at Qui-Gon Jinn's funeral, he's standing next to Palpatine and he smiles.
So
Watch that scene.
people
He is standing next to Senator Palpatine, and when Qui-Gon's body comes
look.
by, he smiles.
All I'm gonna say, everyone, is there's few conspiracy theories that I subscribe to.
I can.
Jet fuel can't melt steel beams, and Jar Jar is
Darth
a
Jar.
Sith Lord.
Yes. Yes. Well, you know the guy
Brings up the
who
jet fuel part.
you know the guy who played Jar Jar. See me confirmed it, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because he was like, it's nice to see people figuring out what was supposed to be and appreciating it, even though we never got to do it. He literally said it already.
I am telling y'all, it is so much confirmed canon that it just makes sense. That's all I'm gonna say on it.
Yes.
If we've got time, I would love to show you the video where they explain
We'll
it
do a
all.
whole
It's like
episode
10-minute
dedicated
video.
to it.
It's like a 10-minute video.
2 weeks. Give it 2 weeks. We'll do a whole Star Wars episode in 2 weeks.
I'll bring my Darth Jar Jar figure.
Okay. Okay. Look. Darth Jar Jar. Subscribe to it, guys. All will be revealed in 2 weeks. Mesa makes Sith boom
He's
boom.
so
Yes.
excited.
Yes. Mesa makes Sith boom boom. There we go.
Terrible, but I'm so happy we're
going. Gannon, I promise you, your mind's gonna be blown. Be here or be square in 2 weeks. What's 2 weeks from now? Jar Jar being a Sith Lord revealed. 2 weeks. Mark it in your calendar.
14 days.
Good Lord. This is going to be epic.
Mesa make a Sith go boom boom.
That's my Jar Jar.
Let's move on to the said topic for tonight, which is
after 20 minutes of shit posting
of diodes and accessories. Yeah. What do you guys use? What do you prefer?
Oh, hold on. James Lee Wright, did I do something terrible?
Let's see.
Oh, please tell me I didn't do something terrible.
Doing an impression of.
Did I just do something bad?
You know the whole thing about Jar Jar, right?
No.
They basically said George was he was how can I say this nicely? He toned Jar Jar back because of the way Jar Jar talked.
What do you mean?
They basically said he was racist.
Oh,
and
no!
And look Good it job, up. Look up the video. There is a video of him talking, saying, "When Jar Jar walks, you got to walk with swagger, like it's the 1970s." Like he says that. Yes. He's looking up.
No, why did y'all stop me?
Well, at least you didn't do the other aliens, the freaking what are they called?
Oh no!
The bad guy aliens. There are no two of them.
Those
guys
age about as well as 311s. Fair enough. Okay.
Clip that, by the way, boys. Clip that.
No, don't clip it.
Me so happy to see you.
Yeah.
Don't clip it.
do the scene where he calls when he says Jedi Master. Clip that. Yeah, go ahead. Clip that. Watch the behind the scenes of George Lucas's age.
Back to Dio.
We're inherited the darkness. I was born in it.
What do you prefer to use?
I like backdrops a lot.
Like
I like the backdrops that come with figures a lot because unless I'm using the Office Dio or some like the old Muppets Palisades Dios, I don't have a lot because I don't have a lot of space for them. That's why you see a lot of outdoor shots. It's why I do a lot, like I said, in that office.
Right.
Or just using the backdrops from other figures to kind of create that environment.
Fair. Lights?
All right, repeat the question. I'm worried that I just made a racist tirade on fucking our show.
You're fine.
You're
Dios. What do you prefer to use? There's lots of options out there, and we're going to go through a few, but I want your guys' opinion before we do.
So here lately, past couple shots, I've been using my green screen.
Okay.
I tend to enjoy actually having the Dio set up, but I've gotten kind of lazy in my shooting as of late, where I hate setting all that shit up and having to take it down and rearrange it and then angles, yada yada yada. So I like using a green screen. It's kind of just as much of a pain in the ass having to mask it out and then set it and all that other bullshit, but whatever.
Yeah.
kind of a green screen guy. Green screen
Okay.
guy.
I think I like practical because I'm not very
Yeah, me
good at the
too.
digital thing. So I use a lot of different media, and there's some stuff I just throw together from fish tank stuff, like fish tank backgrounds and things like that. But there are a ton of things out there that people can use. Um, one of the more popular ones, of course, is extreme sets.
Yes. I need some of these.
Yeah, they do. They have a lot of good sets. I've picked up quite a few of them from them.
I want that space. Yeah, which one's that? The dungeon
This is the
or the
this is no
temple?
this is the new temple one.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind having. How much does that one go for?
74, I
I might have
think.
to keep an eye when that one goes on sale at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, I usually catch them on sale because they're always having awesome sales. They're cardboard, printed cardboard.
Mm.
So you gotta kind of be careful with them a little bit,
Yeah.
but they all look, really good once you get them set up and once you get the right lighting on them. There's some that if you don't get the lighting right, you'll see a glare.
Yeah.
But
Have they ever
they
done a
they have.
cathedral?
I don't think so.
That's
This
what
is
I'm
one. This is one I'm waiting to drop in price. The cabin, because I missed the first one. But
And
this is their new one.
this is not me being a negative Nancy. I don't do that anymore.
Of course
I
not.
just think it's absurd. No, I'm a rejuvenated person. I just think that it's really absurd that cardboard can go out of stock.
Oh
I
yeah, yeah,
think
yeah.
in no world should they ever stop printing this stuff.
No.
Oh, that's what I like to do. I like to print. Yeah, James Lee, that's what I do. I'm
Yeah, I was
actually
say yeah.
got
You got the
something
ultimate.
printing right now.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I
got the
do.
ultimate way of doing it.
Let's see. I started out using bits of cardboard, dollhouse wallpaper. Yep, evolved from there. The fish tank backgrounds. Yeah, go to Amazon. They're cheap. You just got to have
Yeah.
like a hard backdrop. You pin them up. Good to go.
Get them up, knock them down.
I need the space
A
station.
lot
I
of
need the,
extreme
the
sets.
cathedral.
Pricey, but they work so well. They do.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 diodes from Family Free and Extreme Set and some deluxe dungeons from Savage Crucible. Mostly I do outside picks. 3D printing option are great, but hard to scale big enough sometimes. It is. You've got to really know when you're 3D printing how to scale that stuff up and get the right measurements.
The printer's kind of out
Well,
at the moment.
to scale big enough, that's why you just have to print in chunks. So you slice it, and then you
Mm.
add connectors put back together. It takes longer, but that's
Right.
the way to go, my
Yeah.
my 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 person.
And the next thing that I use a lot, I go to Big Bad and Toys do a lot
Yes.
of awesome diodes. These are all
So
resin and put together with like metal and wood and like real materials.
30.
Now this is the next one that's on my list to get. But they have 1/12 and 1/18 scale ones. But yeah, I definitely stand behind Toys. I've got a lot of theirs. They also do
Logic
things like
printer's
this.
going crazy.
Yeah, lights. There we go. We'll help you out. Doop. There we go.
There we go.
They do a lot of these ones that are really simple. You put a backdrop up behind it, and you've got your background.
Yeah.
But really well put together, really sturdy, and they do vehicles.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
That was on
I've
sale at the
got
moment.
this
That's a
one.
good deal.
Yeah, and they got 1/6 scale accessories as well.
Ooh.
But where is okay? So you'll see like a version A, version B, version C. These all belong to a set.
Yep.
Not
I got a
sure
buddy
if
who wants that one to go with that Egyptian anime chick we
yeah,
looked at a while back.
yeah. Let's see. This is another one, the Olympia ruins. Oh, here it is. So here's that temple, Roman temple ruins, all put together. There's 3 different pieces. Well, 3 different bases, and then your pillars and your statues. You could bought those. They had those up for sale separately, and I bought a few. And really cool, really cool pieces to throw in there. But yeah, you can get the whole setup. $277 seems pricey, but again, they're built really well. They come with a lot of stuff. Details are amazing. Really awesome stuff. Next up is 12-roll diorama. I've gotten a couple of these as well.
Ooh, now what are these made from?
Again, resin. Resin, metal doors, opening doors. Again, they build up sets. You can get single sets or like double sets. I've got a like a street scene, and it was 2 individual pieces, but they converge together. If you buy both of them, let's see if they're up there. Oh, this is a cool one too. The sewer scene. I think this was like 4 different pieces. So you had this piece here. You had a metal piece. You had the sewer grate, which has a metal sewer lid on the top. And you can pose figures on top. It's like a flat top street on the upper area. And then you've got the sewer drain, and then the other corner over here, and then pipes, and all these things come together like really nicely. Another
that
option,
second one there, the door.
Yeah.
Space station looking thing from this angle.
Yeah, that's really cool. Really simple. Another option is to go to Instagram and check out some of the people in the community that make up dioramas. First one is JJE Toys, Jedi Jack 2019. Does amazing work. I have a ton of his dios, and they're phenomenal every time. He 3D prints skulls, but everything else is he carves it up on his own. Let's see. He made these thrones up.
Yeah, those, yes.
Yeah, I've got a few of those. I've got this.
That's one I've been eyeing. I would love to get one of those.
Yeah. He's got a few different ones. He did Elric's throne and staircase for Savage Crucible. This is one they use on their displays at shows. This was at Joe Fest last year that he first presented those. Does castles. I've got this set too. This is a really cool set because you've got your floor pieces, you got your wall pieces. They're all magnetically connected, but on the flip side, it's a castle. So you have this Mayan Inca type interior. You flip it around, you flip the floorboards over, and then you have a full-blown castle as well, just like that. But yeah, definitely go check out his page. Another one in the community that's doing killer work is Killzone KZ Dioramas, which is Killzone 619, and he does a lot of like modern buildings. I think he does a lot of light work with his too. Like they'll light up.
Yeah, they look great.
He makes it to where if you put a light in there, it looks like they're lit up. Phenomenal work.
Beautiful work.
Yeah. So space stations, bat caves, regular buildings, you name it, he builds it, and he does commission work. JJ's Toys does commission work. There's a lot of great artists in this community. Yes. I've started building my own dios. I just finished an interior cave, like nesting ground. So, and then my next one, I'm building like a river scene, and taking a jump into the whole epoxy realm to see where I go with that. Another guy that you can go check out is Fate Hammer. Okay,
Yes.
Eric Bryson. He does some phenomenal work as well. I got to see this huge cathedral he built at Legion's Con last year. I don't know if he has any pictures on his page of it, but new project. He's done rocks. I've got a couple of his trees that he's done, and I use those in a lot of my forest, like my Mythic Legions or Savage Crucible shots.
Mm.
But he's started doing these rock ones, and he does. Go figure. He does a lot of 3D printing. If I can keep this from crashing, and it crashed. So yeah, definitely go check out Fate Hammer.
Think it's safe to let Lights out of his timeout?
He can do it whenever he wants.
Wait, I don't think. Can you? Can you unmute yourself?
Yeah,
Of course I can, but it's still going full
Okay.
tilt.
Yeah.
So,
But
like
was said was Savage Crucible did their deluxe dungeon and their Savage Stand sets. Stand by these. These ones are really good. I've started experimenting with Velcro and Velcro walls to create a full dungeon and piecing them together, and it's worked out pretty well. Really like doing that. And since we're here already, you can catch Savage Crucible in California at Motuverse or MotoCon.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dallas Fort Worth and IshCon coming up here at the end of the month. And then I believe Joe Fest is the one right after that. So they have a lot of conventions coming up. Let's see, Joe Fest in June, Toy Plosion in September, Titans Toy Expo October, Toy Unity Expo in November, and let's see, Motoverse is May 23rd to the 24th. So IshCon May 21st to the 31st, DFW, Dallas Fort Worth G.I. Joe and Action Figure Show May 29th to the 31st, and Joe Fest is June 26th, 28th. And I will be there at Joe Fest, at Titans, and still working on the logistics for Toy Unity if they need me at Toy Unity Expo, working with them at the table. So really excited for the summer to coming up. Lots of great things coming from them. I think that was it. Yeah, that was it for the dios. But yeah, there's so many options. You can build your own. You can, you can reach out to people in the community and get them to build one for you and customize it and make it exactly how you want. And I think that, extreme sets are nice. The 12 World and the MMM toys are nice if you have generic shots. I need to build this world, this fits right. But if you have like specialized shots that you have something in your mind that you want to build, there's a lot of times I take the extreme sets and I'll mix them up. I'll mix the extreme set pieces up. I'll take a wall from this one and a wall from that one and plug them in, and it allows you some freedom to build that world. But I think diving in and you actually taking those steps to build your own.
Yeah, and as I say, you can always add to it. It's just like, the office I use is that McFarlane Bruce Wayne office, but I've bought like several pieces of furniture for it, added stuff to it to, change it up throughout the theming.
Yeah. Let's see. I just scaled up some Warhammer runes today. Nice. Let's see. Painting make a huge difference on the 3D prints, but it starts to get way time consuming. Brick walls can be a giant pain in the ass to get right, but they look great once you can get them there. Yep. Let's see. Really cool as hell. Best I've designed so far was a public bathroom stall. Hell yeah.
Awesome.
So you don't see things like that. You don't. No. You can't really find those things. I think the only person I've seen that did that was Crimson Chain Studios. He built that one bathroom stall.
Yeah.
Let me pull his page up. Hold on.
Yeah,
Believe I didn't do that one.
he does some amazing dio work.
Oh, fake hammer failed. There we go. All right. And he's based out of Hawaii, and he does a lot of 1/6 scale, 1/6 scale diodes. Oh, I think my Instagram crashed altogether. Awesome. Yeah, my Instagram died on me. Go figure. So I'm gonna have to spend some time reloading a bunch of stuff.
Moment of silence.
Moment of silence. Goodbye, Instagram. Womp womp womp. But I was really hesitant on doing diodes, and then Savage Crucible, when they did their Kickstarter, they put out a contest, build a dio, win a free wave one. So I'm like, screw it, let me try it. Had no idea, first time ever doing anything. Can't paint worth a lick. I played with Play-Doh as a kid. That was about the limit of my skills. So I decided, screw it, I'm going to build it. So I started watching videos, start listening, getting hints and tips from people. Deadman One, he helped me a lot on how to like paint and texture rocks and things like that. And so I built this monstrosity. It was 3 feet long and about
I remember this.
foot and a half tall. I used wood for the base and the backboard, plaster rocks, and then plaster Paris, like a plaster Paris cave mouth that I turned into like kind of a dragon head, lizard looking head thing. And I put actual shark teeth up in it as stalagmites. And that was a little painful when you screwed up trying to paint the inside of it. But that was my first like dive into it. And after that, I built a couple little dios, like little like park scene, and then moved into this new cave one. And the more time I've spent building dios, the more time I want to spend building dios and making them. That's why I'm jumping into this whole building an epoxy river scene. I've learned how to build splashes with using the epoxy and cotton. Kind of curious to see how those turn out.
Yeah.
But the more you do it, the more it seems to be enjoyable. I understand the whole building a brick wall because I've done that too, and that was tedious as shit. Trying to get the lines right, trying to get the chunks of the brick right, and then doing the paints and the washes and trying to get all that right. It sounds really simple. It's just a brick wall. There's a lot of details that go into a brick wall that you don't really think about.
Yeah. Getting them each the perfect size. And
what's up, Ed?
Yo.
Let's see. Asian Titans. Hell yeah. Lights will be there too. Hopefully, gold will be there as well.
Hopefully. We'll see. I'm working
I'll
on
get my
If not, he's fired. Yo, it's cool because perfect timing. My thing's not in full tilt. Sick. How's it going, Plastic Arts? Glad to see you here. Tons of variety in the diorama world.
Yeah.
Tons of things you can do. I think it's time, because we have 15 minutes really for the second half of the show. I think it's time to start looking at some toys.
It's definitely time to look at some toys.
Yeah, and so why don't we pull up a certain toy store I mentioned or sent you?
That's what I'm looking for. Hold on. Here it is. All right. Back over to StreamYard, get this thing right. So our first feature tonight for toys is Frogman's Finds.
Yes.
Boop.
They're a family-owned toy store. I believe they're based in Cali, from what I saw.
Okay.
And that sale right there, that post they had about a week ago, I ordered this guy from them that they're showing there. Great deal, fast
That one right there.
shipping, and again, cannot suggest them enough. They are wonderful thing. Like I said, it came fast, it was packaged perfectly, brand new in the box, no issues.
I
And I
picked
believe
up
that
this, the Venom, Marvel Rivals blocky Venom.
Very sick.
I'm looking forward to the Blockies Ultron from Rivals.
So does he have an online store, or is it just
Yes, they have an online store.
let's see,
Frogman
your
Times,
local toy store, online fan channel for Hasbro, Lover of Imports, and everything else, based in Los Angeles?
yes.
Nice. So frogmansfinds.com. Go check him out.
And they have a point system, sort of like 5K. Like if you sign up, you get $3 off your first order, and you can build points as you go.
Very cool. Nice. It's always good to support those smaller communities, like smaller communities like Articulate Empire is another one. Love shopping from him. Steve's an awesome guy. Does a ton of conventions. Chubsy's, dude. There's not enough good things to say about Chubsy. If you're ever up in New Jersey, definitely go check out his store. If you don't buy anything, you're going to have a good time. It's going to be fun. And more than likely, you're going to end up buying something because that's just the vibe. He makes everybody feel comfortable. Awesome guy, awesome family. Love hanging out with them every year during like Legion's Con and stuff. And anytime I'm up there. All right, let's go back to our standard ones. Big Bad Toy Store.
Yes, a lot of May the 4th stuff.
A lot of May the 4th stuff, yeah.
That Hellboy looks cool.
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that. This is the one that I was upset I missed this. That one.
Yeah, I had him in my car on Amazon, but I haven't picked him up
brother. Yet. Yeah, he's out of stock on Amazon too. So yeah.
My buddy's got delayed to July from Amazon. He's got him pre-ordered. So.
But yeah, of course he looks like a Raven, so I want him. That's the only reason. At all. Dead Man, what's up?
Dead Man, what's up?
But let's see. Yeah, lots of May the 4th stuff, from Black Series to vintage. They dropped a lot of vintage figures. I think some of these are rehashed ones, though, aren't they?
I guess I don't have a lot of knowledge on the vintage
ones. Yeah, because those are what, the 1/18 scale.
The classic scale. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's check out this. So King Toys, $274.
What the fuck is this?
It's like a mech Hellboy.
A mech Hellboy.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's cool. It's like 300. Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, and shows that price.
Yeah, I said handling it with that like metallic finish, my thumbprints all over it.
Yeah. Not to distract from what we're talking about, but I am the emoji whisperer. Dead Man says hello. He's drinking while taking a shower and watching us.
Nice.
So it's Sud's
I'm not
time
sure
with Dead Man.
I feel about that, but fair enough.
Ooh, more acid.
As long as you're viewing. Yeah. Acid Rain dropped these mech gun figures. These are kind of cool.
Yeah, these are tempting.
And these are 1/12 scale. So they will pair up nicely with whatever army builders you want to pair them up with. And it looks like you can ride them as well. That's kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie. That is pretty nifty. And let's see. Comes with some effects. Nice.
Yeah, the effect parts look neat.
Yeah.
Will do, Dead Man. Will do. Matter of fact, I'll make that the thumbnail.
You said bookmark that Hellboy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, check out the Fist of the North Star. Check that shit out.
That's on 5K. They've got that on 5K as well.
Okay, well, I don't care. We're not on 5K.
And I don't think we have 5K pulled up tonight.
Look at this thing. $99. Look at that sculpt detail. Look
Yeah,
at that.
I
Just
think he's like 70 something on 5K.
No, he's close to
well,
90 something. I checked the prices.
Is
They're
he?
both
Okay.
yeah. Same thing with the Naruto figures. They're both pretty
Okay.
close because they're officially licensed.
real
Gotcha.
chains everywhere.
Yep.
Look at the sculpting detail.
Definitely pretty cool.
Just wait till you
I've
get
never
to the
seen Fist of the
effects.
North Star, but I always wanted to.
Look at
Ooh,
that
look at
effect.
that.
Ooh,
Nice.
I
wow.
was really
That is
impressed
a
with
lot
this.
of fists.
Well, I'm sure they're pointed north as well.
What's a star?
And
Like
I'm
the bullet
positive
wounds. The bullet wounds on the body.
they'll
Nice.
leave you seeing stars too.
Lights, the king of puns.
I try. It's a hard knock
That was
life.
pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
This company does stuff like that all the time.
Yeah,
And
Maestro Union.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And
I've got one of their figures, one or two of them. Scroll down because I know they've got in featured pre-orders near the bottom there. Keep going because this was a thing I wanted to get your opinion on.
Jaws.
The Jaws. You go all the way to the very bottom. I'll tell you when you'll see it. Keep going. Keep going.
You guys want
The
a
neck of
1-to-1 scale?
DuckTales.
Wait, hold on. You got a 1-to-1 scale? Grogu?
Yeah. Look how much that costs. Go to
oh
that.
fuck
Nope, I
me.
do not.
Okay. No, pause. Hold on. We've talked about that on Toy Snobs.
Okay, you already did.
And I wasn't hyped for it, but I was like, look, it's 1-to-1 scale. It's got the soft skin. It uses the force. We load up the video for the force that this thing has. It causes this little blue hamburger to like move
That's a
a
space
fraction of
cookie.
an
Thank you.
inch away. A fraction of an inch away from you, and then it like spins in a circle. You need like 4 triple A's to make this magnet bullshit work. It's a waste of fucking money. It's a
Yeah,
waste
I
of
could have told
fucking
you that.
money.
But he's so cute.
Well, yeah, you can get a fucking Funko Pop and get the same effect.
Exactly.
I have a few.
The DuckTales. That's all.
DuckTales.
Yeah, this is kind of what I'm hyped for because I'm hoping this means we'll get
Launchpad.
a Darkwing Duck at some point.
Didn't they already do a Darkwing Duck? Oh no,
Nope.
that was
Diamond did.
Yeah, all right.
And Beast Kingdom, I think.
Beast Kingdom.
Or,
Beast
yep.
Kingdom is the one I was thinking of. They did Darkwing Duck, and then they did like Nega Duck, and then they did a Vampire Duck.
I can't remember if they did. I think they might have. Yeah, the girl. I can't remember the girl's name.
Yeah.
No, I know the duck you're talking about. I know the green one.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't think of his name, but yeah.
So you got
I can't remember.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Now these all look like digital renders, though.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Which is weird because they had these figures at a con earlier. I think it was New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's San Diego Comic-Con.
They just don't want to pay photographers.
Yep.
I'm telling you. Render shown, yeah.
The Gizmo Duck's the one I'm kind of hyped for.
So
Toy
Addict scored a Gizmo Duck at Legion's Con that was a custom that they did out of Legion's figures.
Ooh.
It was phenomenal. Phenomenal figure. But this one looks cool.
I think he comes with like a. I can't remember if the helmet comes off or what.
Let's see.
It looks pretty cool for what it is.
Visor, yeah. Yeah. If you are a big DuckTales fan, these are definitely...
That Scrooge is the one I thought of.
Yeah,
the Scrooge is...
Yes. That is me as a duck and less rich.
If I pick one of it, I probably pick that Scrooge up.
So here's the Dynamic 8 ones.
Yeah.
These are the ones I was talking about.
These are huge. They're like 8 inches.
Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely much larger to scale with.
They did a Bugs Bunny I wanted.
Yeah, those NECA ones look really cool.
Yep.
Kind of excited to see them drop. And I believe that was it for Big Dad.
Yes.
Big Dad's Toy News. It's Frog Time. Oh, come on, please don't say. Trying to see if Instagram completely failed. No, it did not. All right. But we are
Awesome.
done with toy news. Let's move on to some features.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, do this.
Our first feature is Connor Gwyndian. Hopefully I said that right. But little Silver Surfer action here.
That's really nice.
Yeah, that lighting is crisp. Just enough to see the figure, but like he's still floating in the darkness of space.
Yep. It's a really cool shot. Really hard to pull off, too.
Yeah, Silver Surfer is not an easy figure to photograph.
Lighting is beautiful.
Yeah.
It is.
Especially this one. This one gives it just enough of the outline to break away from the background.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome work. Next up from this artist is the Daredevil one.
That's awesome.
Really like this shot.
Love that city behind him and how well it all blends together.
I think, is that the Diamond Select cross?
Probably.
I
think so.
The Diamond Select one?
Could also be 3D printed.
Good.
Okay.
Yep.
And again, you know, accessories and dios, lots of options, And, you know, when you get a photographer that knows how to use them, you know, really well and make everything stand out, and blend it all together, you know, phenomenal, just like these shots.
Yes.
All right, next feature is all out of bubblegum toy pick. And in honor of May the 4th, we have some Star Wars shots. I love how this is set up, especially with the little guy here, this little guy here. Lots of detail.
Yep.
Especially in the background. And again, you know, going into
together.
Yeah, going into dios, and you know, I've always said this. It takes an hour to set up a really good shot, and like 2 minutes to shoot it. So you put all that effort into it. And
it's like cooking.
You know, and then sometimes the figures don't want to stand, or you know, dio pieces fall over.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and looking at this, all the little pieces that you got to put in there, you know, paying close attention to detail to make the shot just right and to set up the scene. Really awesome job here. Awesome work. Very cool. Ooh, behind the scenes. Love it. There we go.
Brilliant.
I mean, really excellent setup.
Yeah.
It is. It's really impressive.
Let's see. Next shot. Same artist.
Oh, shit. That's me.
The Wookiee haircut.
I love that. Yeah, the Wookiee barber. Yes. The part that makes me love this photo the most. Who's that in the background talking to Wolverine? Why is he a barber? Why is Kingpin in a barber? Yeah, I love it.
And there you go. You know, this is a restaurant. This is a restaurant background from the Extreme Sets, and you set it up in this barbershop. Yeah, I love this shot. Let's see. Sound like you're driving the windows down. But awesome work. And thanks for joining us tonight in the chat.
Yes.
Really
I love the Kingpin being in the back.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Just those added little details again. Just setting things up in the background so it catches your eye. Yeah, it's not in focus, but you look over there like, what the hell? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
It's fun.
Next up is Ghost Figures TT21, the Godzilla shot.
Again, that orange in the background, just the whole lighting on this, the fire.
And these look like cardboard buildings.
They're really
maybe they like took some cardboard, threw some windows on there, and built their own. That
Brilliant.
is badass. And again, something simple, lends to a great shot. It's Godzilla. Yeah, I love
nice.
it.
Love that pose.
That is so cool. And next up from the same artist, we've got, was it Sonic as the Flash?
Yeah,
right?
Sonic as Flash is from their DC crossover line.
Yeah, the Jack
This is
Sonic Flash.
Yeah, this is the one figure I was tempted to pick up. It was like, this works well.
So one of the comics I got
Mhm.
from Free Comic Book Day had Sonic versus the Flash in a foot race.
Nice. I wonder who wins that. Because again, if it's comic book Sonic, he's pretty broken.
Yeah.
And they've already stated he can outrun Darkseid's Omega Beams.
Yes. So this is really cool. Really good job.
And excellent
really good
posing,
lighting.
too.
Yeah. Awesome posing with them. Because sometimes with some of the Jax figures, their limbs get loose. Bad.
Yeah, well, it's also with the Sonic figures, their head's going to be a bit heavy. Because I've got like 13 of these things, and they are fun figures to mess with. They can be a little top heavy. So excellent balancing, everything, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome work. Next up is Nailed Inside 00. Samurai, Silver Samurai Wolverine action.
That background, the light creeping in from between them.
Yep, and then shining off the weapons. Yeah, it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And it really shows how small Wolverine is. How short he is. Let's see. Keeps the vibe of the old Godzilla movies. Yes, it does.
Mm.
Next up, same artist. Got a Spawn shot.
This is one of those Spawns I wish I'd have picked up, and this photo makes me want it even more because that's the Kickstarter one.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm. That is a beautiful shot of it too.
I got that one, played with them for a little bit, and then sold them.
Mm.
I was like, I don't know why I went on this, but I did make my money plus some off of him, so it was not too upsetting. But
the dio for this is great. Like I said, I love that backdrop.
And then the little effects, the post-edit effects. Yeah, that's really well done. Awesome work. Next up is J.Astro.3 with the Killer Croc. Love this figure.
Yeah.
And the Fiona. I love the Fiona.
I love all the other Crocs he's got in there too.
Yeah. Yeah, the background and all that. And all the Crocs just jumping up everywhere.
And,
looks like they're all angry at him, though.
He's in the Everglades.
They are not happy with him. But awesome work. All right, same artist. May the 4th be with you because
Doom
Vader's about to
sweeps.
take on Doom.
Doom sweeps. We already know this.
What? No, Vader's taking him out. Vader's wiping Doom.
Doom went to hell and beat up freaking Mephisto.
Vader's wiping Doom every time. Doom doesn't stand a chance. I love the shot. It's very bright. I like the colors. It's very fun shot.
I like the background a lot for this one.
Yeah, all the rocks flying everywhere and the sparks flying. You know, the lightning effect. Really cool. Awesome work. Let's see. Next up is Spooky Cacotoys and some Funko action.
Always see some Funkos.
Yeah. I love my Funkos. I love people that do the Funko shots, especially these setting up.
Yeah.
Yeah, setting up Ash versus Ghostface. And I'm pretty sure, digital background, digital, like a digital environment. But, still setting up the toys and using the actual toys. Got to give them credit there. That's nice. That's real. That's awesome work. Same artist. Next shot
This one's cute.
Yes. The Bride and the Frankenstein's monster. Now, I don't think these are digital in the back. This one looks like it's an actual setup one, maybe. Because I've seen this archway, and it looks like Fate Hammer's trees in the background.
Nice.
Those are the Fate Hammer trees that I got. So, really good job with this. Love the environment they put them in. Love how they did the lighting and the setup for the shot. Really awesome job. Next up is DCG_frames. Some Dark Knight action here. Lego Dark Knight action. The Silent Guardian. I like the black and white shot, and
I do too.
Him just looking over the city with it all blurred out. That's awesome. And taking like a limited articulated figure and making it look good, always awesome.
Which like we said with the pops,
work.
Building up around your subject basically.
Yep. Let's see. Crocmaster is my all-time favorite. I collected all those Croc figures for years. Nice. Let's see. I had the old Crocmaster back in the day. I might need the classified. You do.
It's worth it.
It's
worth it. Yep.
Very
I got
worth
him.
it.
Yep. Him and Fiona are great.
All right. Same artist, next picture. Speaking of G.I. Joe.
Nice.
Some Storm Shadow versus Snake Eyes. Look at that.
Ooh.
So you have this, simple setup on the outside turn into that.
Yeah.
Love it. That's awesome work.
And again, even with limited articulation, just there's still a dynamic to it because you can just think of them fighting.
Yep. So next up is Kolotov_Mocktail. Another Spawn shot versus the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, it looks like.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. And I think, if I'm not wrong, this is the Max Bird and Max Bird cape. Because the real chains, I've got this cape. I love this cape. I bought this cape for that Medieval Spawn Kickstarter one and just never.
I still got to get one of those. Yeah, I still got to get one of those capes for one of my spawns.
Yeah, that cape is phenomenal. And again, the chains, they have wire in them, so they're posed. You can pose them; they stay posed. So, and you can definitely see it in this shot. Really good job. Really good work with this, blending it all together. Next up, same artist. And I thought this was a really cool shot that they did.
Ooh.
Yeah. I like this effect.
But yeah. It's like the moving really cool. So fast. Yeah, the motion blur almost of it, him moving.
Let's see. They've got a few shots of it like that. But awesome work. This is a really cool figure. So, oh man, look at him in the suit broken down in the back. Damn. Oh, that's really cool. Really good job. I've been
picking that Jada one up there in the middle. That's awesome.
Yeah. Awesome job. Final artist for tonight is Big Rudy the Great. And this is the Skookum, right?
No, that's the Yeti. The Skookum is the black and red one. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Again, these shots are making me want to pick one of those up so bad.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about them.
I haven't heard nothing but good about them.
Yeah, they did not have the problems that the Great Wolves had.
Yeah, my buddy Rick's got one of them. He had the wolves, and then he got this. He sold all the wolves, but he loves the Bigfoot body mold.
Yeah, this is really good.
So cool.
And Wolverine versus him. That's a great fight about to happen. And last shot for the night. Same artist, Big Rudy the Great. One of my favorite Mezcos right here. The Gaslight Joker. Or Gaslamp Joker. I love this Joker. And him setting up, getting ready to work over Batman with his tools. I like it. I love it. And I think I'm trying to figure out what table that is.
I'm not sure. I remember there being a table.
That is the NECA Frankenstein accessory pack
Is
table.
that
Thank you.
is that the NECA Frankenstein one? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because I know the Four Horsemen one was a single pedestal. I've used that one. I've used that one a lot.
This one's a really cool table. It's just very, very fragile.
Oh, is it? Oh,
did Joker come with that bone saw there in his hand?
Yes, he does.
I guess I've got one of those, and it came with
He
one of the
comes
Joy
with a
Toy
whole-
figures.
He comes with a whole kit. A whole kit. Mezco, again. It was a show the other night. They were comparing Mezcos to dolls because of soft goods and you can change your clothes. So I was like, well, I guess I'm going to become a doll collector. And you'll be able to hear more about that this Thursday on Taking the Shot with, let's see, I think it is Figure Fight Club that's putting it on. And I will be with Lucid Base 3. I think he goes by something else on the show, though. But Lucid Base 3 is running the show, doing the interviews. But this Thursday, I'll be on the show with them on YouTube. It will be a live show called Taking the Shot. So really excited for that.
Look forward to seeing it.
Yeah, I got to watch them the other day with Stell from Savage Crucible. Awesome guys. I've got to meet them in person. Real fun. Great artists, great interviewers, really cool people. I really liked hanging out with them. I think they're going to be at IshCon as well. So I've seen them at a lot of conventions. But yeah, really excited for that this Thursday. I'm not sure what time yet, but they should be dropping a promo for it here soon. But that is it for the toy photographer. So
now, before we leave the toy thing and go to the
hold on. Everybody in the chat, you can go check out these artists. What's up, Alberto? I have all of them listed in the description on the show's post. Definitely go check their pages out. Give them a click, give them a like, give them a follow. I think there was only one that I couldn't post because they didn't allow posting. I think that was the Keiko's toy page. But you can always look at him. His name's up there. You can always take the name, put it into the search, and find this page. So definitely go check them out. Share the love, share the positivity, share the good vibes. Go ahead, Gold.
Well, as I said, before we cap off the toy thing, I seen a few people in the chat at the beginning doing the rock horns to see the new toy project I'm working on.
Let's see.
The YouTube short. You can, and make sure you play the audio for it. Lyrics were written by me. The song was made by my girlfriend. This is a whole new thing I'm going to be working on for Twisted Tuesdays. And the fun part is, once you play the trailer, I can tell, kind of what's the idea behind it is.
Okay, let me see. I pulled it up. Why is it not pulling up? Hold on. Here you go. All right.
Start at the beginning and make sure the audio is working.
Come on in, you don't got a choice. You've had a rough day, to say the least. Unfortunately, we have to tell you you're deceased. But that's okay, hang around a while. We'll help you through the shock and denial. Cause our awesome boss gave us one job. So please don't start an angry mob. Just come on by to see Jeff, Dave, and Bob. And soon you'll be glad you're dead. After a visit with the shrunken heads. Always glad to hear a new voice. So come on in, you don't got a choice. You've had a rough day, to say the least. Unfortunately, we have to tell you you're deceased. But that's okay, hang around a while. We'll help you through the shock and denial. Cause our awesome boss gave us one job. So please don't start an angry mob. Just come on by to see Jeff, Dave, and Bob. And soon you'll be glad you're dead. After a visit with the shrunken heads.
It'll just keep looping. So the plot is Jeff, Dave, and Bob have to tell various characters they're dead and how they react to this. So the fun part is you can suggest in the chat who you want to see show up in their office every Tuesday. or
Oh,
depending on how often I get to do it. Like I've got some already planned, but they may even be a little bit of a slight overarching story. Everything going forward will be, photography in the
right.
diorama. But I just wanted to do a freaking sitcom trailer, and I wrote the lyrics to it. And again, my girlfriend made it. So yeah,
That's fun, dude. That looks really fun.
yeah. If I have the figure and there's one you want to see show up in the office to be told they died and how they died.
I think Deadman wants to see Flint show up there.
Oh, I need to get a Flint. Yeah, I should have thought of that.
Oh man.
Because I got to do photos of like them telling
Oh,
them, and then
thank you, James. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Let's see. Lou Initial Goose Creations on FFC. There you go. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So yeah, that's going to be on Thursday.
Yeah, we've had Goose. Goose is awesome. We've had Goose on.
Yeah. Let's see. Lots of potential with that idea. Yep.
Thanks. It's a simple, I get to use my office dia, but now there's a reason.
Now you got me thinking, who do I want to see dead?
Because, like, for example, one of the characters is that the Figma style is the jogger. I'm going to have one of her showing up. She's like, how did I die? And I've got a truck up there. It's just going to be smacking into her.
Oh, God.
So, yeah,
Nice.
just like that.
Lights,
crap,
we miss your voice. Are you still running the printer? Yep. All
Can
right,
you hear
never
it?
mind. Yes. So note to self, next show, no printing while on the show.
Yeah.
So
But,
moving on, let's go back to your idea. So every Tuesday, people get to suggest somebody does. And
hopefully every
build
Tuesday,
a photo around it. Okay.
Not gonna, but yeah, if you have an idea, I will definitely be working on that photo. Because some, for example, I've got Walter the Mad showing up. That's Pitt. He's mad that he died.
Right.
The zombie girl Grizza, certain ones.
Right.
And there may be reoccurring characters like, okay, Grizza's missing her arm. Maybe they call her back to the office and they found her arm. Yeah, crap like that. Just various things, maybe Goku dies and they're like, oh, we don't assign him to go anywhere. Someone's going to wish him back with the Dragon Balls. Crap like that, just fun stuff.
Nice.
Deadpool shows up every now and then because he got, killed and he's just waiting for his healing factor to bring him back.
Right. Well, speaking of dead things, there's some things that came out recently, and let's see if we can do this without getting kicked off this time. So Resident Evil dropped a new trailer. Yeah, we're definitely muting it.
I want a Fanta.
Oh my God, Call of Duty and Fanta. Huh? Nice. Ghost coming after you. That's what was that? World of Warcraft 2?
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh. Okay, let's skip the ad. So here is the trailer. So,
and this is
all the Resident Evil fans out there. I know there's been a lot of people kind of wishy-washy with this, for the simple fact that it's not a repeat of the game.
No, it's following survivors, I think, or people during the event of the actual. I'm pulling this up to make sure we don't get kicked for this as well, but yeah, I mean, again, it's interesting. I kind of like the idea, and it's the director of Weapons.
Yeah,
it's how every single video game or movie adaptation should be done. You should not retread the fucking story of the game because you're always going to be disappointed.
Yes.
Right. So just looking at the simple story setup, this poor guy gets into the house, calling a loved one, saying, "Hey, I might not be making it home." Running from something you don't see, prepping, and looking through a house, just like in the game, trying to find gear. Oops, don't grab that guy. But what I thought was cool with this was they're bringing in classic bad guys from the game that you never really got any any screen time in the other movies. You know, they always went with the dogs or with Nemesis or whatever, or just the random zombies. This one, you're actually getting like the creepy figures that, you know, Resident Evil was, you know, known for throwing in there at you.
Yeah.
Now, what I heard was this was like a setup for a character in a later game.
Potentially.
Sorry about the no volume, but
we made it
time
through.
we got yelled at.
We made it through.
So I think this Resident Evil has a lot of potential to be a good start for Resident Evil series.
Yes.
As long as they stick with the formula and they pull it off well. Lights, let's hear the noise. I want to hear your opinion.
Yep.
So I see Magnus said it feels more Silent Hill than Resident Evil. I think I'm gonna have to disagree. But overall, I mean, from what I've seen on the discourse online, is people are, you know, are putting their actually this Resident Evil 2 wasn't near the beginning of the T-virus outbreak. Actually, the T-virus outbroke like 3 months prior during the events of Resident Evil 1. So Leon's story was taking place actually towards the end of the initial outbreak. And tripping, damn it. And
nice.
And actually, whatever. As far as I'm concerned, if it's not that shitty ass Mia Jovovich series of Resident Evil movies, I'm happy. If it's not near the levels of shit that Silent Hill Return to Silent Hill was, I'm happy. If it is at least a competent film, which I know it will be, because it's Zach Krager. I mean, he made fucking Weapons.
Like, that was kind of what gave me hope for it.
So, just go. People need to stop being like, well, it's not actually like the games or whatever. No, because it's a fucking movie. You're not playing it. You're not having to be the one to go through the puzzles and do all the stuff yourself. You're watching a movie. It's a different experience than what you would get playing it. Just go, maybe see something from a different point in the universe that you wouldn't get to see otherwise, and be happy. Yeah. Because it looks like they're at least trying to make something good.
So my question for you is, do you think, like at the end, like, because this is following the survivor, correct? Or someone's trying to,
yeah, somebody taking place during the events of RE2.
Do you think the movie will end with one of the main characters showing up to save them?
I mean, there's a chance, but at the same time, like...
Because there's a whole thing of Robert Pattinson being Leon.
Has he been cast?
I don't know. That's a rumor. I don't know how true that is.
Well,
that was a rumor.
Usually you would see all the casting for a movie out already. I mean, this movie is done filming.
True. I agree.
So,
unless they try and keep it secret.
Yeah. Because they're saying literally he would show up at the very end and then the credits roll.
I mean, you run the risk of being... Because, see, here's the problem with doing video game adaptions is this set in the universe of the game, or is this its own contained universe that's using the events of the game as like a springboard? You also run the risk of, well, Leon didn't act like this in the games, or it being just kind of phony or shoehorny. They just need to keep it separate. Have elements, have some of the monsters, have some of the set pieces, or not even set pieces, just have it to where it's running a kind of like, make this like a C story. You know, in most Resident Evil, you have an A campaign, a B campaign, and like they will intersect. Have it as like a C story to where maybe you hear rumblings or you hear maybe some influence of the main story popping in, but it does not need to fully connect. So no, in my opinion, I would not like to see Leon Kennedy show up, because I think this should be separate.
Yeah.
Because it just leads to fucking disappointment when you've played something front to back for the past 20 years, you know what it should be like, you know the mood, you know the story in and out, and then they have to cut stuff for timing, or it makes no sense for them to have a puzzle solving scene in a movie whenever the only reason they have puzzle solving elements in video games is for the player to have some sort of engagement and make some progress on their own instead of just walking straight to the finish line.
Yeah.
Doesn't work that way in a movie. So just...
So the only way I can
Go
see
ahead.
it working is if they don't plan a sequel. Like Larry, if the movie just ends and Leon saves them and we don't get a sequel, because that's the only way I can see them doing it.
No, I don't.
Or they do this. They just leave it alone and continue stories in this world that outside of the
Agreed.
main characters in Resident Evil, there had to be other people out there going through this shit because this was a worldwide epidemic eventually.
There
You know?
always is, and that's kind of the problem with movie universes or movies based, I say, on popular franchises, but I mean even like Star Wars and stuff, is people get so hooked on like this one section. So if it does anything different
Yeah.
outside of what you've known for like the past 40 or 50 years or 20 to 30, that's all you want to see. And it's like
Yeah.
Star Wars is a universe, but you wouldn't know that from like the shows and movies focusing so squarely on like this one block of maybe like 100 years of history. You wouldn't.
Well, I mean, they're going away from that with the
They
Ahsoka
are.
and the Mandalorian. They're starting to kind of break away from that, but
They,
they are still keeping it within a timeline between
it's like from
the
like
the
It's on
middle,
250
the
years
the
out.
Skywalker
original
timeline.
series and the series that we do not speak of.
Yeah.
So
So
I would like to see them go into the outer reaches of the galaxies and give us
yeah,
stories from there.
yeah, I would
Hey,
too,
who's for
and
the Old Republic?
I mean, that's supposed to be coming. Something's supposed to be coming from that. I think as people that are fans of these properties, you should not want, especially with games nowadays. The See, look, guys, you've already seen Resident Evil 2, the movie. It was called RE2 Remake. Everything's so cinematic now. Everything
Yep.
is the cutscenes are so good that you are playing through the movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
They're playable
the
movies, pretty much.
movie experience needs to be different from the games. I
Yeah.
say that for God of War, which I know the God of War show that we're getting is gonna literally be the God of War 2018 game, probably beat for fucking beat, and then
Yeah.
it's
And that's already a
pointless.
movie,
It's
like you said.
it is exactly a movie. It was
I
shot like a
watched that. I
movie.
never played that game. I watched it. And I was like, oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
neat.
mean, so yeah, stop being persnickety about the stuff not looking or feeling like an entry in the game, and just see what story it's trying to tell. Like what other avenues of this universe are you getting to explore now? That's the magic part, and is always what it should be.
Now
Yeah.
going back to the whole looking like Silent Hill.
I don't think so.
No, hold on.
Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
not going there.
Sorry.
So he's doing the Resident Evil stick. Why not give him the raise to Silent Hill and see what he can do with that as well?
Truthfully, I think he probably would have fit better in a Silent Hill
Yeah.
director seat,
Right?
because let's make no bones, Silent Hill is the superior survival horror video game franchise.
Okay.
Does it have has it been a lot rockier? I don't know. I think they're about even with shitty entries in Resident Evil and shitty entries in Silent Hill. I think that's pretty tied there.
I like Silent Hill a
Um,
lot more, though. That
I
psychological
do too.
horror.
I
Yeah.
prefer the psychological. I prefer the
Yeah.
monster designs. I prefer the stories that make you think instead of like goofy action adventure like zombie flicks shit.
I like Leon, but I mean, yeah, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but no, I think Zach Krager would have probably been a better director for a Silent Hill movie. Unlike, who the fuck, what was it, Christopher Christopherson or whatever his fucking name was, that did Return to Silent Hill.
Oh, I have no idea. You said
Let me
don't
just
watch
see
it,
real
so I
quick.
didn't.
Do not fucking watch it. Yeah, Christoph Gans, or whatever. Shit ass movie. The way they fuck my boy up. Silent Hill 2 is one of the most quintessential video game stories ever. Even you strip away the gameplay elements, and just the story alone is enough to make you cry and sob, and it hits you in your heartstrings, because everyone's been at some point in their life dealt with something in that game that
Yeah.
really just hit you, and that movie literally desecrated it, which is why certain video game stories should never be adapted, because the shit they pulled in that movie was a disgrace.
Okay.
But that's just my opinion. But if you have watched Return to Silent Hill and if you think it's a great movie, please, please, please message me on Instagram and tell me why you think it's a good movie.
The look of evil.
Okay,
But
but
yeah, no, I think the Resident Evil one looks promising.
Yes.
It looks promising.
I have more hope in it than I did any of the previous entries in their last attempt at a film.
Yeah.
Because all of those are pretty hot garbage, except for maybe the first one. But even still,
Now,
those are pretty hot garbage.
the new Evil Dead movie dropped a teaser. What'd you think of that?
Where they're crawling around in the house, and it's like that single.
Yep.
Looks insane.
Yeah.
Actually insane.
Well, so the news for that is they don't have just one, but they have two already cooking.
Yeah, was
and
it
almost
Burn
in
and
the
Rise?
books. Something like that, yeah. And like it's supposed to be boom and boom. Like one I think this year, and then one next year, I believe. It's either next year or 2029. But the second one, I believe from what I read, is it's going back to explain the origins of the Necronomicon.
Okay.
Ooh.
I do not like that. I do not like that in the slide. Okay, it's Evil Dead Wrath is after Evil Dead Burn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, again, that's a problem with movies. Is like we've got to explain everything. Everything needs to have an explanation. Where did this book Appear Evil come from? Can
It's
it
already
not
been
just be?
explained in Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
But can it just not be left up to like some mystery? Can there not be some mysterious elements in movies to where they just are without having to explain everything? Because then it sucks the fun out of it. It's like, oh, this weird witch lady fucking skinned her cat and sewed it into a book of pure evil.
Look at that. Thumbs up for it. You're all
Oh
for
no,
it. Nope. You
no,
already did the
I do.
thumbs up. You already got the thumbs up.
Yep.
Sorry.
So I got the stamp of approval.
Yep.
Oh, whatever.
There it is. There it is. So,
Um,
okay. So you think they should just leave it alone? I tend to agree with that because you've gotten the story of the Necronomicon several times already. It's like a mainstay of the initial part of the first two movies, which were just remakes of each other. Well, the second one was a remake of the first one. You got to rehash an Army of Darkness. You got to rehash in Ash versus the Evil Dead. So, I think the whole mystery behind the Necronomicon's origins has been explained enough. Shooting into what's up, Collectible Fun? How's it going tonight?
Yo.
Shooting into going in depth into its origins and its beginning. It's kind of like Halloween.
You're trying to
6.
explain every MacGuffin ever, and just like no, just let there be like I said, let there be some mystery to it. It's this evil book. Just kind of imagine like, oh, maybe it's from hell, maybe it's something a witch made, like you said, maybe it was the occult. You
don't need to explain everything. Not everything needs to be dissected and looked deeper into it.
No.
Because then, like, I have a problem with prequels. Is that if you're doing a retroactive prequel and the stuff wasn't planned from the get-go to be
right
to exist, you're running into plot inconsistencies. It ruins previous films or previous elements. What happened to those characters, especially if they lived? What did they just fuck off forever and no one knows them? Like you have a prequel where it's like a young Ash and it was this love interest that was whatever, and it's like, okay, so he obviously didn't care enough about her to mention her. Like, oh yeah, back during the
Ash
fucking.
Williams.
Well, yeah, but back during the 90s, I had this really great broad, and she showed me all the evils and horrors and origins of the Necronomicon, and yeah, I don't know what happened to that girl. I mean, she lived, but I guess I just stopped fucking.
That's a better
it
intro
leads
than what
into
Hollywood would give us.
a problem. It leads into a problem. It does.
Yeah.
It does. It very
That's why
much
I like
does.
That's why I like the Friday the 13th movie. You know, the people that survive the beginning of the next movie, they're going to die.
Well,
Jason
they're
always comes
fucking
back
that
and
up
takes them
now
out.
too. With the
Yeah.
Camp Crystal Lake show, they're gonna explain like how Jason failed his swim class, and that's why he drowned, and he didn't, he
God.
ate before they tossed him in, and that's what caused him to get a tummy ache and sink. It wasn't that they
Yeah.
drowned him and bullied him; it's that he had just got done eating, and they were playing a prank and like throwing him into the water, and it's like, oh no, stomach cramp,
He
and he
had a.
died.
So what you're telling me? The plot of this show is Jason had a peanut butter and bologna sandwich. They threw him in, and he got a cramp and died.
Pretty
Awesome.
much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Then the mom got
Awesome.
mad because she was the one that cooked them that
And
sandwich.
then she kills everybody, and it's like, man,
Yeah.
you're the real asshole. Can't help that you didn't tell your kid not to eat before going swimming, you dumb.
You gave him the best sandwich
2
ever, and then
hours.
threw him in the
2
water.
hours. 2 hour wait. But I keep
Okay.
seeing all this. I keep seeing all this fanfare and fan fiction wanting a remake of Jaws. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
No, leave it alone. The
Fucking
cast was perfect.
God.
I don't need a CG shark. It was
No,
perfect.
can we just
New. Leave it
can we
alone.
just
You got your new Jaws.
like
It's called the Meg.
Come up
Leave
with
it alone.
something new.
oh, no, but see, like
Sharknado.
Let's see.
I
Jason has
don't
more than
mind
enough
them
lore as it
making
is. Leave it alone. Yeah.
There you go. Yes.
yeah, I don't mind them making more Jaws movies because every shark movie is essentially just a Jaws ripoff nowadays.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so like I don't mind them licensing out the name, but why the fuck do you need to go and remake it? What's gonna be the shark's like 20 times bigger, so then you're just making the
CG,
Meg
you
like
know. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
like
Meg. Yes.
The
no
Meg, Sharknado. You've already got them. Just
like
yeah.
something's just
Thrash. Thrash was a good one. Thrash was a good
some
mix
movies
between that one alligator movie, Crawl, and
Yes.
Sharks. Yes, that was good. That was a fun movie.
now here's a proposal.
Thank
Maybe
you.
don't remake
Yes,
Jaws.
sir.
Maybe just remake the shitty Jaws movies. So maybe go and remake Jaws 3D or something, and actually put
Jaws
respect
Hey,
on
4.
its
hey,
name.
you shut
Or
your mouth.
no, you shut your mouth. Jaws 3D was shit, and you know it.
I'm
So
more
was
of a- I'm
Jaws
more of-
4. The
I'm more of a
final.
do not
Jaws
the
make
final
do not
yeah.
make
Jaws.
fun of Jaws 4 is like the last trilogy. We just don't talk about that one. We
It's
do not
the
speak
fact
of
the
the
fact the shark
screaming Jaws.
roars. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know that you need lungs to do that.
Yeah.
The fish totally has lungs.
I just need Hollywood to understand, like, you're already, again, to circle back to video game movies, just like making a movie on Elden Ring is really pointless because Elden Ring is based on like fantasy novels and movies that's already come out before it.
Mhm.
So I mean, it's already doing stuff from there that's not going to be too much different. Every shark movie that's come out since the 80s, late 70s, early
Yeah.
80s has
It's
essentially
Jaws.
been inspired or directly ripped off Jaws. There is
Yes.
no point in remaking it.
No.
Just
Yeah,
make
you've
make
got a
one
lot.
called.
You've got a lot of movies.
I don't know what's a synonym for Jaws.
What's what?
What's
Maul.
a synonym for Jaws?
Cinnamon Judge.
Maul.
Chompers.
Synonym.
Oh,
Synonym for Jaws.
A word that is similar.
Oh, there isn't one. It's
Well,
just
just say-
jaw.
Chomp.
Fine,
Chomp.
call it maw. Maw.
yeah, I was right. Maul. I was right. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Maw. There, Jaws and maw. Maws.
It's Jaws
The
mom. The
deep
movie.
maw with its thousands and thousands of
I just
teeth
want to see
swallowed
a
me
shark
whole.
now yelling out Kenobi. That's all I want to see.
Good
A shark going away.
Yeah.
Kenobi! Oh shit!
Yes.
Maul joined up with a shark. Damn it!
I don't know. Hollywood needs to chill with the remakes. Like,
Come up
some
with
are
original
fine,
ideas.
some make sense. There are original ideas out there, but they have to be see, the problem with everything.
No one take a gamble.
Well, it's really hard to gamble when they don't know how to manage movies and everything ends up costing hundreds of millions of dollars for the most simple shit. But you got indie developers and you got Japan making Godzilla movies with groundbreaking CGI for like $50 million. and
Yes.
like a cast
Yeah.
of 100 people that have fucking 10-minute speaking lines, and somehow that costs a fraction of what American movies do.
Deep Blue Sea, best shark movie ever. Oh,
I like Deep. Yeah, I like Deep Blue.
what about Deep
So,
Blue Sea 2 and 3?
don't they
Never
have
seen
a
it.
new deep? Don't they have a new Deep Blue Sea or movie or whatever coming
I thought
out?
they remade it. I thought
God,
they
I hope
remade it, or they're
not.
doing some.
I think they literally did, dude.
Oh my
Is
God,
it Deep
no.
Blue?
I think so.
Let me see. Deep Blue Sea sequel, because I know they have 2 sequels
There's
already.
something that's like actually out right now.
There's that one. Oh no, there's only 2. There's Deep Blue Sea and
Maybe
Deep
it's
Blue
Into the
Sea
Deep
2.
Blue.
There's that one with the plane crash.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's see. Deep Blue Seas director wades back into shark-infested seas with. Let's see. Come on. Yeah. Okay. So here is Deep Water. Deep Water is the shark movie I was talking about with the plane crash.
Oh, and that's a
That's the
remake.
one. That
That
no,
just
it's not
got
a remake.
No, but they've got
Something.
one that like they got a new one coming out of that, right?
No, that's the new one by the director that did Deep Blue Sea. That's
Oh,
the
okay.
connection with that. It was the guy that the director that did Deep Blue Sea did this one. They also bring up like The Shallows. I thought The Shallows was fun, but
In the
damn,
shallows,
that was
in the
way off. And then 47 meters down. Remember that one?
yeah.
The the whole diving cage incident. So
Oh,
here's one where they tried to kind of go away from the original recipe and do something different,
yeah.
but it went horribly wrong by creating these. All right, sorry, lights.
Yeah, it's like kill lights for a minute.
Yeah, creating these blind, secluded, great white sharks living in a cave system of an ancient temple,
Yeah,
and like really, come on. And then as soon as the sharks get out of that somehow, they they're absolutely fine in the daylight. They're not taking any damage whatsoever, even though they've never been exposed to daylight, which is completely wrong. What's up, Argento? Let's see. Oh, here we go. I just hope that Spaceballs 2, We Found More Money, is as funny as the first.
me
Yes,
too.
I am looking forward to Spaceballs 2. I've been
The
looking
new
forward
one,
to that
yeah.
since I was a kid. But yeah, the shark movie, if you've got to have the right recipe with a shark movie,
I was gonna
with
say,
any animal movie.
there was a movie we looked at the trailer for on Devils and Ravens. Remember, people go out on the boat with the guy to see like the
Dangerous
wildlife, and
Animals.
then there you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
see, that's a good concept for like a freaking
Yep.
shark movie where you got like a killer. Yeah,
Yeah, the serial killer's using sharks to do his dirty work for him. Yeah, that one's up on, I think, Peacock or Paramount right now. I meant to watch it this past weekend, but it got busy. So that is definitely on my list of things to watch. But yeah, Hollywood's this gone back to this wash, rinse, and repeat over and over and over again, and they're not catching the hint that this isn't what people want to see. I understand the idea, well, this is a new generation, so we're going to give them a new generation movie of something old. Just tell them to go back and watch the old movie, because that, most of those are gold.
yeah.
The Meg series I like because I read the books, and the author of those books is actually really heavy into it, but he completely changed how those books were from
Yeah.
movies to book, and that was his choice, the author's choice, to make it more cinematic. But I think those are just fun movies. Plus I love Jason Statham, so anything he's in, I'll watch it. But and it's a big shark, a huge shark,
Yeah.
and if they keep going, if Meg 3 comes off the way it's supposed to, they're going to be bringing in a lot more creatures
Ooh, that'd be
from
neat.
from the trench. Outside of just a Meg, there's a Leopleurodon. There's a huge Titanoboa. There's a ton of creatures that they can bring in that actually pose a threat to the shark. And if I remember right, I think they're doing the Hell's Aquarium storyline, where
Mhm.
a Dubai prince decides to build an aquarium based off all the beasties they found in the trench. And there's a ton of old prehistoric sharks that they're going to be bringing up and putting in the movie. So that's going to be kind of cool to see, like especially seeing a Helicoprium,
Yeah.
the shark with the weird ass mouth on the bottom with rows of teeth.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to see that. And the Dunkleosaurus or Dunkleo.
Dunkley Osteus. I think it's Dunkley Osteus or
Something like that. Yeah.
It's the fish with the face that's made of bone, essentially. It's like a
Yeah,
bone
it's a
sheet.
big
Yes.
it's a big piranha, bone piranha.
Yes. Piranhas, that was
so
another, good idea for like an ocean horror thing. I know it was kind of played off as like a
Well,
goofy,
okay, come on.
Those
Piranha
already
3,
exist.
yeah,
I know.
Piranha, was it
That's what I'm talking
Piranha 3D or whatever?
3 double D.
Those are horrible, man. Those are
Oh,
horrible.
come on. They were great. They were cheesy, but they were fun. They were fun turning your brain off.
Okay, I don't want a 3D, organ, manly organ floating in my face while I'm watching a movie. I'm just saying. It's not the kind of movie I can
You're right.
watch.
We might get hungry and reach out and grab it.
It's just it was dumb drunk fun. Those are movies that are
Yes,
like
there
dumb
you go.
drunk fun movies. It's like Sharknado.
Yes.
I'll stand by
Yes.
Sharknado all day because my kid absolutely loved those movies. He loves Finn Shepard. So those are, those are dumb movies to watch.
Yes.
Just because what they are. And then the horror movies that are coming out, like Blood and Honey, is getting a third one.
Yes.
They're making a third Blood and Honey. So the first one was supposed to be cheesy. Nobody thought it would go anywhere. Then they came out with the second one, which was, as good, if not better than the first one.
I love that first one. That first one, when they're all beating him up.
Yeah, it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
I mean, I laughed my ass off at that part where they're all beating Pooh up, and he's just taking it like every other horror movie. But then the guy smashes a beer bottle over his head, and you see his ears go down, and he just gets irreparably pissed. Yeah, for no reason. It's like they just beat you with like a baseball bat, and you were just like, ooh, and just one beer bottle, and he's like,
"You're littering. You're littering.
Yeah.
You're littering in his forest."
Just immediately RKOs the guy.
But they released like teaser photos of Rabbit and what Rabbit's going to look like for that one.
I have to look that up.
So that one looks really good. But yeah, just Hollywood, come up with some new recipes.
Yep.
Come up with some new recipes. Give us something new. Stop this wash, rinse, repeat shit.
Yes.
There's plenty of independent movie makers that are doing good work. If you can't come up with something, reach out to them to come up with something.
Yep,
please.
pay actual artists, yes.
Yeah, and there's some horror movies that have come out that have, and it's basically been the horror movie scene that has given us all new shit.
I mean, Art the Clown breathed a lot of life into that.
Yeah,
it really did. Terrifier, freaking. It was nice to have a new franchise that's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah. But again, you know what you're going into with that. There's no storyline. There's just blood, guts, and
no, there's been a little bit of a story recently with the whole.
Sure. Do I care about the story? No, that's not why I go to see the movie.
God, I do. I freaking care about the story for all.
I don't care. He's a maniacal demon infused killer clown. That's all I need. I'm good. It was like Screamboat. I needed an angry, pissed off, murderous Mickey, and that's exactly what I got from that movie. It's dumb fun.
Yeah.
There was another movie I was just thinking of that either just came out or is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. But going back to remakes and continuations, the new Scary Movie, that looks funny as shit.
Yep.
Those movies I can see doing a continuation of, because
they parody
just their formula. They take a parody of all the most recent shit and they make fun of everything. There's no one safe in those movies, and that's what I love about those. You've got this recipe to like take the most insane ideas and turn them into something that everybody can laugh at. I look forward to that movie. That one's definitely on my list. Not taking the kids to see that one, but I'm definitely going to watch it. So, I mean, what franchises would you want to see? Like either book, comic, or video game get turned into a movie that you think would translate into film really well?
Killer Instinct, just because of how Mortal Kombat's been. I'd like to see Killer Instinct. Soul Calibur. I'd like to see, because Soul Calibur actually had a pretty decent story for what it was.
Yeah.
Killer Instinct was literally just the world's ruled by evil corporations and everyone's tied into this tournament.
Right. Lights.
Battletoads.
Lights doesn't want to see him.
No.
Leave it alone.
I'm tired of the fighting games getting remade. They don't have that deep of story enough to make a fucking movie, and I'm tired of pretending.
Killer Instinct definitely didn't. Killer Instinct definitely didn't. But I think Soul Calibur.
Then why would you want to see it? Why would you want to see it?
Because I want toys.
Terrible answer. The only correct answer here is God of War. God of War getting a proper. Happening. It's not happening.
You don't wait. Didn't they cast
the original God of War?
Oh, okay, great.
I'm talking about an actual good adaptation. We all know this one's going to be shit.
Well, I mean, it's something that's never had anything.
Yeah, and okay, then you know what? Fine. I would love to see Savage Crucible get a movie.
Hell
okay, that works. Yes, that works.
I'll write it.
That works for me.
Lemurians will rule the world. Sorry, that's actually a good IP to kind of build something off of, because there's there's story, there's a baseline story, but with the IP being as open as it is and what the Crucible is based off of, you could do a lot with that. I wouldn't mind. I want them to go back and do a Dritz series. I want to see either a TV series with Dritz from Forgotten Realms and the D&D world, and give me a character I'm familiar with, but I want to see the stories that weren't in the stories. Granted, he's got like 40-something books of all of his stories, but there's a lot of gaps in there that you could fill with, a 2-hour time span.
Yeah.
And that is such a rich character to kind of delve into that I think there's going to be a lot of people that would like kind of dig it, and get into it and maybe go back and read the series and bring back the old book media. Granted, they'll probably look on it their tablet or whatever, but I wouldn't mind seeing that, because I don't think fantasy movies have been done justice, any kind of justice, recently.
Yeah, it's been a minute. We need another big revival of them.
Yeah, the last D&D movie came close. It wasn't perfect, but it was fun. It left it open to. They already did that one. There's a Tetris movie.
Wasn't it Pixels with Adam Sandler?
No, there was a Tetris movie. It was a making of Tetris.
Yeah.
And tripping, before they made that pivot to make it an actual good show or good movie, whatever. I think it was more of a show. I don't think it was a movie. But before they made the pivot, they were actually going to have like the fucking Tetris blocks be alien spaceships and come down. I shit you not. So you thought you were being cheeky, but you weren't.
Our nerdiness has outgrown yours. I wouldn't mind seeing another Pixels movie. I like Pixels. I thought that was a fun
Oh,
movie.
fuck, Al.
Sorry, I
Fine.
thought it was fun.
That sounds like a splendid idea, Don. I would love to see more of that.
no,
Matter
you
of fact, can
lying
we get a
bastard.
Can we actually get a Grown Ups 4 while we're at it? Can we get a Grown
They're
Ups
working
4?
on that.
I'm gonna fucking no. I can't say that on YouTube.
He goes back to being beauty.
Another Ready Player One, maybe.
No, they that was a travesty the first time. They don't do that again. It was a fun
Pixels
movie.
was so good. Ready Player One. Pixels.
No, hold on. Can I finish? Ready Player One was a fun movie. It was fun. I enjoyed it. But then I read the book and I was like, what the fuck did they do? Why?
They commercialized it.
Again, they should have turned that into a series.
You know what?
And I think a lot of books, it's better for them to become a series than just a straight up movie. Because of all the content.
Especially with deep universes, it's hard to tell that universe's story in just an hour and a half, 2-3 hours.
Yeah. Like the Dark Tower series would make a great TV series.
Yes.
But it's Stephen King and everything he touches is cursed, apparently. So
Dark Tower, I think that's one of those where it would be a great TV series. I just don't think it would run long enough to actually do it justice.
Yeah. I'd love to see a continuation of the Carl Urban Dread.
Actually,
Hell yes.
Hell yeah.
Hell
that was
yes.
awesome. You know what I would love to see a continuation of, but we'll never get it? The Ray Stevenson Punisher. I thought that War Journal, or was it Warzone Punisher? I think it was Warzone.
Warzone. It was Warzone because Rob Zombie did
that
all the
one
songs
was
for it.
Fucking. That was good. You don't think it was good?
I thought it was good. I thought they did a good job. I think they captured. That was probably the best capture of the Punisher they had done before the Daredevil show.
Yeah.
I think Ray Stevenson captured the Punisher's, just the essence of the Punisher, the best. Dolph Lundgren was a joke. He was a joke as the Punisher. Fun movie.
Was he?
But no. I just saw Drago the entire time.
Yeah, it's hard to not see.
I must break you. And then Thomas Jane, I thought that was a fun Punisher movie, but he was a little too soft for that one. So he was a little too soft in that Punisher. Now they did a fan movie after that. That was supposed to be after that movie. That was really good, but there was just too many scenes in that where the Punisher was. It wasn't the Punisher. It was just some guy that was feeling bad for his neighbors and stuff. Everything I know about the Punisher, he didn't give a shit. Yeah. He was filled with hatred and discontent, no matter what.
Yep.
So, Ray Stevenson definitely pulled that off the best. The only thing I didn't like about Warzone was that stupid rocket grenade launcher shooting the guy out of the sky. That was horrible. And Jigsaw. I didn't think they did Jigsaw justice in that one. So they could always do like they're doing with the Star Wars though, with the Ahsoka series.
Yeah.
And get that guy to play the Punisher. Just saying.
Yeah.
But I think he's getting a little too old. I'd like to see the guy that's playing Punisher now continue being the Punisher because he's
doing pretty good.
Gritty enough. He's gritty enough, and he gives enough realism to the character to make it believable. So, I think who they have as Punisher now is, outside of part of season 2. I think that he's got a good track. When you see what they do with him in the Spider-Man movie, so far from the preview, I like what they're doing with him. But we'll see. We'll see where it goes. As long as they don't nerf the shit out of him, I'm fine with it. Because they're going to nerf him in the Spider-Man
He's going to
movie.
be a little nerfed, but hold on. Actually, I think they're taking that into account in this Punisher
Yes.
special they've got coming out. The one shot or whatever that they're doing for Punisher that's about to drop.
Yeah.
I think sometime this month, if I'm not mistaken.
That's supposed to
Um,
lead up to Spider-Man, right?
It is, yeah, because that's him at the end of the Born Again season 1,
Right.
and where he was at during season 2. I think he might. I don't know. We'll see. But I think they're gonna do something to explain him being maybe not a little softer, but like less, more like killing specifically like really bad people, and not just someone that like
Right.
stole a piece of bubble gum.
He divvies out justice a little bit more fairly. So Sherman
Yeah.
said he didn't see a 1972 made-for-TV movie Gargoyles. Yes, I did. I grew up with that shit, watched it continuously. That would be a great candidate for a modern movie remake. It would. That would be fun. What about a Gargoyles, like, take the cartoon Gargoyles
Surprised
and
they
give
haven't.
it the TMNT treatment? Yeah, you know, I agree with you. I'm surprised they haven't did that too.
Keith David has expressed like he would love to come back and do Goliath again. A lot of the voice actors have. A lot of them have said they would love to do the voices again for them.
Yeah. So, where you at, Gargoyles? Let's go. That movie and the show. I would say I want to see another Time Bandits movie, but they did a TV show and that was trash. Unfortunately, Thunder the Barbarian. Hell yes, that would be fun. Can you imagine a Space Ghost movie?
Yeah, I'd like the Space Ghost. Yeah, I could do it. Yeah, yes.
Oh, that would be epic. But all right, we're at 2 hours. So, Gold, since Lights can't talk right now, let us know what's up.
Usual Gold Member 150 on YouTube and on Instagram. The Devil's Toys toy photography feature page where we will feature your work. Just tag, collab with us. We have themes for each day of the week, or if you just got something you want to share with us, just send it right along. Other than that, again, the official announcement for the Shrunken Heads will be tomorrow. If there's someone you want to see show up in their office, feel free to DM me directly, post it in the comments of tomorrow's post, you know. And slowly but surely we will get there because, again, I got some ideas for this. You know, it's going to be more so episodic, but, you know, there'll be some reoccurring characters, some, you know, tying it into other photos I've done in the past, maybe.
Good. Lights. What do you got?
Well, Printed in Blood, Plastic Nightmares, horror toy photography art book is releasing in August. Go check their website or their Instagram or reach out to Toy Addict 17 for more information. And tune in on Saturdays for me and Dead Man to be snobby about some toys. We may talk about that very beautiful, very awesome Hellboy mech. Very beautiful, very awesome, super cool Hellboy mech. Tune in. Saturday. Oh, Saturday, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. I don't know, whatever time Deadman's
I think it's a 4 hours difference
3
for
hours.
us, isn't it?
Three.
Okay.
Okay, then like 8 p.m.
Yep. 8 p.m. Pacific Standard
Oh,
Time.
and thank
Daylight
all of
time,
you for
whatever.
watching. It was splendid. Love
It
you
was
guys.
just, thank you.
Let's see. So, Turbine Toy says Blue Falcon Dynamite. Hell yes. Give me that shit.
I want Captain Caveman.
Oh, just bring it all. That Scooby
Beef,
movie.
Red, and Barney.
That Scooby movie. The Scooby movie was good. I like the Scooby movie. There's a lot of people that didn't like it. I thought it was fun.
I thought it was fun.
But having Marky Mark as damn Blue Falcon was hilarious. But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a new Scooby movie with damn, I can't think of his name right now. Five Nights at Freddy's guy. Shaggy. The Shaggy.
Gotta play Shaggy. I knew you were talking
Matthew Lillard.
Thank you. I wouldn't mind seeing another one of those, especially bringing Velma back.
Yes.
No.
I was about to say, yeah. I was going to say you beat Velma.
But yeah. So everybody in chat, thank you so much for joining us tonight. There you go, Sharon. Appreciate it. check out our show every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Go check out my LinkedIn page for all the other shows running throughout the week. You got Click, Toy Merch Live, A Weekly Habit, A Worthy Addiction, Highly Posable. I've got to give Figure Fight Club's list of shows because I think they do like 5 different shows throughout the week and put them up there as well. You got Latin Legions on Sunday. Pick Bar is in and out on Sundays. And then Toy Snobs Saturday night. A ton of shows, ton of great content out there. Just to go check it out. GFPF, I think they're still running like 4 or 5 shows. Oh, what? They're making a third Scooby-Doo movie. Let's freaking go.
Yes.
That makes my night right there. Yep. So shoot over Linktree, shoot over to the show page, check out everybody that was featured tonight. If you got any ideas or know somebody that wants to be featured, go check out the RDL Taps _features page, which is the show's direct page on Instagram, and send us a DM of people that you think need to be celebrated in the community. We're usually looking at accounts below 2,000 to feature, just to give them a little boost, a little something, a little appreciation for what they're doing in the beginning of their journey, middle of their journey. But we also feature people above that. There's every once in a while on a show we'll go through and we'll pick out the bigger players in the community and show their stuff off too, because they need love as well. Other than that, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share page, and we will see you next week. Don't forget, Mortal Kombat this Friday. And then if you're lucky enough, unlike lights, I guess, May 21st, 22nd, Mandalorian Grogu coming out. So everybody have a good night, and we will see you next week.